The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving back black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is the era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli meðal vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Hverfið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
Hello gamers, welcome back. This is a new game I picked up at the winter sale. We're gonna go ahead and play Banner Saga. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna read you the tutorial here, and we'll go ahead and get right into the game. You arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. These portraits show in order of initiating, taking turns from left to right. Your alliances are blue and the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movements happen before action. The ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varal, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click the tile you want to move to. So we'll move all the way up. And then you click the check to confirm. So he'll go all the way up. To target an enemy, click on him. Check the tile on which they stand. Allies' turns are blue and the enemies are red. Target the enemy now by clicking his title. You can choose to either attack, strength, or break his armor. The number beneath each icon, 2 or 5, shows the damage you will do to that stat. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you now do 2 less damage. If strength fails to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. The breaking armor you open them up to take more damage in the future. The enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to activate the strength and confirm this choice. +1 renown. He's done. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your character. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being full strength, the chieftain will do a little damage against your shield bringer high armor. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of the enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is limited to resources, so use them wisely. By clicking the gold tiles, the character can move further than usual. The cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemies show how close. You will have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into the attacking range now. Standard attacks only affect a single character, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click on your Warhawk's title to access his abilities. Alright, check your character, the tile to bring up the combat options. Move, ability, attack, end turn. Click the purple ability icon now. The ability description appears in the tool type below. The Warhawk Tempest allows you to slam the multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy and confirm. +1 renown. Alright, that made quick work of the bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order. There is no more guaranteed turns. Characters that initiate to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If your character does not move on his own, he can rest to regain willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Looks like the chieftain's in trouble. Your Stringbringer won't be able to finish the job, or won't be able to. A normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain tile to attack. Alright. +1 renown. So there you go, we took care of him. Victory! This foe's lying dead at your feet. +8 renown, so we continue.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in a step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Urban, isn't it? It is. I'm just here for the tithe. What do you want? It is. The governor has told me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic. What do you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. What did you have in mind? Scam failed that you didn't hack up and the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me in the marketplace by the docks. If there's any left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Click the market tent to visit the merchants. Let me handle this, says Eric. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and road stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Eric, Hod, I'm in no mood today. Hod, for what? For what? Eric, talking to an idiot. Ooh. Eric, the scaffolding chief bled out an hour ago. So when you tell me that the rat, the rest of us, them crawl back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. Hod, I don't know what I don't talk to. They don't talk to me. Hod, I don't talk to. They don't talk to me. Eric needs some help here. I don't have the patience for this. Let's go with that. Hod sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Hod, wait, just buy one of these. If anyone thinks I'm getting worked over here every week, how am I supposed to know much? Hod, just a little food money, yeah? Just a little food money, yeah. Intimidate him, pay him, do nothing. Let's intimidate him. You motion to Gunoff, your enormous bodyguard, who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Hod, Eric is laying in a bit heavily, don't you think? Eric, where are the scaffoldings? Hod, nobleman up by the east wall, but that was a month ago at last I knew. Hod skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Gunoff, are we done here? Ubin, Gunoff, are you wearing green back at the Great Hall? Gunoff, no, just bottom. While you were walking around, why? Gunoff, no, just bottom while you're... Oh, why? You look like a frog, no reason. They look good. Oh, they look good. I'm glad you care. Wow. Gunoff goes off to look at more stalls. Ubin, Eric, the man of yours seems unreliable at best. Eric, a blind dog wouldn't trust Hod, but he's used his scaffolding. If they're licking their wounds, they're probably gone to old haunts, not the new ones. Ubin, nobleman is a mead hall. Eric, best I can tell, the name is ironic. Eric, listen, I know a guy who would love to put up a few of these skulls on the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Where is this place again? After this, I'm done here. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've been mopping up worse today. Ubin, just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remember that, says Eric. Alright, so where do we go now? You arrive in front of what must be an old man. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man, introducing as Vagar. Points him out. Eric says over his shoulder, "Ready? Let's get this over with. You're walking through the front door. I'd rather sit this one out. Let's go with it." That's the spirit, says Vagar. Okay, here we go. Vagar boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scaffolding scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Alright, so now we're going to go into a battle. So now we have to come up with a strategy how we want to fight. Alright, so we got 4 of us against a bunch of them. Light step, move freely through allies, gives the willpower to its range. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, so we got one. Achievement unlocked as a warden. So we just got his Steam achievement, which is awesome, guys. Alright, we'll move him up. He'll do attack. Achievement unlocked as a warhawk. Okay. Then he's gonna move, and he's gonna come and attack him. And we just got the Raid Master achievement unlocked. Gonna take some damage, but that's okay. Okay, he's gonna rally his attacker. That'll help him a little bit. Alright, so now we'll attack. No. We'll attack him. Okay. We'll have him move. There. Okay, okay, he can attack him. Alright, so pillage, so we got one left. So let him move to there. And then we'll have him attack. And we'll have him attack. Alright, +1 renown. Victory! The foes lying dead in your ward. Reward, achievement at Raid Master. Defeat enemy. Warden, defeat enemy with Warden. Warhawk, defeat enemy with Warhawk. Promotion, Tempest by Blood. Promotion, Tempered by Blood. And +11 renown. Okay. Eric, they are here. I've had to go out to wash my hands with blood. Eric is looking out the hall windows into the bay. A fleet of long ships approach with the sails of blood, rest, and blue. One banner I know well, Vigor. Next for Valar kinship. Last we spoke, the other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long? Uben, things may make a little bit more sense. You're hoping I have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Eric, not me, the governor. Eric, now I had to make sure that there have no rotten bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask you one more favor? I've done enough already. What is it? We'll ask him. If you happen to stall our guests down the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgar hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a bar of silver for the mess. You give him a apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the dock. Alright, let's see. Here comes all the people from the dock. So let's go visit them. Ubin Vilgarnar. A familiar Valar steps into the docks. If you don't mind, you'll recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Gulfirm, abundant and in purpose, being ancient. Come with being old, and if there's Vagar, there must be a Hang-Hong. Must there? Still being tribute from the poor and stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jonar demands it. I'll take a lingering to death and go. Speaking of that, I had no sense that you were so far from home. But I just returned from Angmar, in fact. Hangok, and glad of it. Hangok motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wool head embezzled on red, the kind of men or someone on his behalf. Hang off, the king's whelp. Vegnar, the king's son, Ludin, don't you know, scavengers? He visits his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. Hangok, it's a miserable waste of time. Vegnar, yes, Hangok has it. It's almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hangok. Ubin, then you're going to Gurn Thumb? Ubin, I have the distinct feeling I'm finishing my business in Strand and heading there myself. We should caravan. Vegnar, we should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'll drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. Hangok, what he's trying to say is the prince is in delight to behold. Vognar, where's Mogar? Hang on. Find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. I hope the giants depart in a wake. You recognize a few others. Others are strangers to you. Hang on. Guess I'm off to find Mogar. See you in the morning, Scriven. Uban, I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach of his with his low eyelid. Ludin looks for the world and the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from the spiders. The long road back to Gulffinger should be more interesting than most years, you think. Alright. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Weger's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hangok, or introduce the prince they spoke so highly of. Alright guys, I want to thank you for coming on out. This has been fun playing Banner Saga. We'll continue this on. We got pretty far, got a lot farther. We're going to continue off. They're coming into town, and we'll continue on later. Please don't forget to take that survey. You might win a free Steam game. We'll have until the end of January. And you can go ahead and enter in. Just fill out the simple form, and you'll enter in to have a chance to win a free Steam game. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification button. That will let you know when I drop new videos. Comments really help, and likes really do help, guys. And I appreciate you all being here. And take care of yourselves. Christian Gamer, Jolie, out.